start off with a word of prayer, if you don't mind. Father God, thank you for the gathering of men that are here this morning. Thank you that you gave them traveling mercy. For those who may be on the way, we ask you to extend the same traveling mercy. We also ask you to extend traveling mercy as we depart this place. Father, now I ask in the name of Jesus that you open up hearts, ears, and minds to hear and receive a word from you. We don't take it for granted that you woke us up this morning, Father God. We know no matter how we felt getting up this morning, we got up. God, we thank you for that. Now, I thank you, Father, for what you're doing in the lives of these men as they come together. Thank you for using me as your servant to share a message with them of encouragement. I ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. So the title of my workshop is called Discover Your Purpose. And as I was talking about, really, this is a process for me of growth. A little background about me, Keith told you a little about who I am. I use these three, the evolution of who I am. The young man to your left, my right, young man who grew up in the housing project of Mission Hill. It's an inner city housing project in Boston. Maybe you guys may have heard of Mission Hill. Those of you a little older, they give away maybe the clothes, or this big radiator back there, which they don't make any more houses. You know, that was the big radiator we used to have back in the day. Follow my evolution. Young man in college, really trying to learn and discover who he was as a person, what his role was in, how society viewed him, and try to work of discovering what my role would be and who I am in his life. The gentleman at the end is a young man who had a chance to go back to his alma mater years later to give a keynote speech to the graduating class. So how does a young man from the projects get to the point where he can come back to an alma mater and speak at a college campus? So if you're taking notes, and you should be taking notes whenever you attend something, let's talk about the word purpose and what it means. So those of you who can't read, I'll give you the definition according to Webster's dictionary. Purpose, the reason why something is done or used, the aim or intention of something. The feeling of being determined to do or achieve something. And then lastly, the aim or goal of a person. What a person is trying to do or become. So that's Webster's definition for the word purpose. So for me, finding out my purpose, as I said, it was a three-prong attack. You see the initials TPC. Each of those has a meaning. T stands for talent. The word talent or gift, they'll interchange both of those. The P stands for passion. And I'll talk about passion in a little bit as well. And the C, the big C, stands for the word call. And I'm going to talk about my definition for the word call. So I use the pyramid, just so you wonder, because everyone always says think outside the box, right? You're afraid by thinking out of the box, I thought outside the box. You use the pyramid. But I also use the pyramid because it's a direct correlation to history for me as an African person of our background and the greatness of the Egyptians in the building of the pyramids and how we were great in math and science. So I like to use that as a visual. So again, the T is for talent, P is for passion, and C is for call. When we talk about talent, okay, this is the definition for talent. It's a noun, it's a special natural ability. I highlighted the word natural. I want you to stop putting your wheels in motion in your head. What's your natural ability? Okay? A special natural ability to do something well for people who have this ability. So I want you to start thinking about for you where you are right now, okay? What is your natural talent? What are you good at naturally? You don't have to work out, you can do what your eyes go. So think about that. A couple of things before we move forward. I ask that as we share in this room, that we create a judgment-free zone. The brothers share some things here, we're not going to judge people. You heard Keith earlier about, I don't judge people. And so we're going to share, we're going to talk about being transparent today. We're going to be men, let's be men, let's talk, okay? But we're not going to judge. Is that all right? This is just what you guys, all right? Yes, we're not going to judge, all right? Also, if you can help it, please put your phones on vibrate, put them away if you can, because sometimes we're so attached to our phones, we miss a word that God has for us, because we're so looking at our phones. And I know I have become adapted to using my phone for a number of reasons, including to get out of something I don't really want to do. All right, so use that. You can put your phones on vibrate, make sure it doesn't disrupt us or anybody. So we're taking notes on our phone. That's how it's it. That's fine. You take it down. Something so it doesn't ring and yell at anybody. Okay? So if you can do that, that'll be appreciated as well. And also when you share, I'm going to ask that you use I statements. Share from your experience and not we or they if you share from your experience. So we talk about talent being a natural, special natural ability, something you do well, people who have this ability. The word tells us, we're all men of God here. The word tells us what our talent's for. Each of us should use the word gift, whatever gift you have received to serve others. As faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. So what's our talent and purpose gift for? To do what? Serve others. Serve others. Keep that in mind. Your gift is not meant to be held to yourself, it's meant to serve others. This is the word of God, not Tony Price. The word also tells us in Proverbs 18:16 that a man just makes room for him and brings him before great men. How many of you believe that? My gift this morning brought me in a room full of great men. All right, that's your amen over there, buddy. My gift brought me before some great men this morning. All right? Wake up. I know it's early in the morning. We're going to get through this. But the word tells you that your gift and talent will make a way for you in this world. Think about that. Okay? So your gift and talent will make a way for you in this world. When we think about talent, you know, I'm going to give you two examples of talent. Hopefully it'll show and play. We'll give you two examples when we think about talent from the verse. I don't play this. It might not. It might not be the PowerPoint program. Oh, it is. Oh, that's another one. There's two of them. Oh, that's the one play. And that's super slow. It's embedded in the big, so let me get to that. Won't play this. All right. Well, I was going to show you two clips. One of them was of the Jackson 5. Okay, so when we think about talent, when you think about singing, musical, that's another talent, right? The second one you saw was another talent was a highlight reel of Steph Curry. You ever heard of Steph Curry? Yeah. Right? It was Steph Curry taking a three-point and a half-court shot before the buzzer, making that. And I was going to talk to you about that. And when you think about talent and gifts come in various forms. But for men, we used to often associate those with entertainment or sports, right? So I was just showing you an example. But we know talent comes in many forms. Some of us are talented at writing, some of us are talented at math. There's all kinds of talent and gifts with that. But I was going to show you that in clips because, particularly the Jackson 5. If I ask you the question, who was the original lead singer of Jackson 5, who would you say that was? Michael. Everybody thinks Michael. Absolutely, right? You're wrong. Jermaine, lead singer. Now, why do I tell you that? I'm sorry, I don't have to accompany that. The reason I tell you that is because in the clip that I show you, you'll see Michael out in the front, and Jermaine's in the background. And I'm telling you that because sometimes your talent and gift is meant to be part of a group. Play your role. You do your job, I do my job, we all rise together. All right? But when you work in your talent and your gift, God will elevate you sometimes to the front. That's how Michael got to the front. He had to work and develop his talent and gift. So sometimes when you have your talent and gift, it's meant to just be a part of the group. You guys are starting your group here, you do your job, he does his job, we all rise together. But there will be some of you who will sometimes move to the forefront. God will elevate you when you work and develop your skill and talent. I'm a firm believer of that. And when he elevates you, a lot of people want to be in the front, right? A lot of people like to be in the front. Why? Let's be honest. We're men. Why do we want to be in the front? Recognition. Recognition. What else? Attention. Attention. What else? What else you get by being in the front? Come on. Control. What else? Come on, guys. What else? Praise, glory. All that. That's all good. Grace, glory. What else? Perks. Perks. Right? What are some of those perks we enjoy as men? Come on, you all weren't saying all you right? Come on, you man, you all weren't saying all you right? Come on, now be real. Right? You all weren't saying all you right? Women attention, there you go. Let's be real. Come on, understand, right? You get all that from being in the front. Right? Even though the group may not be your name, not you, but you become the front man. And you get all that admiration. Well, on the flip side, what do you get when you be in the front? When you're in the front, you also get a bigger bullseye. Right? On your chest, right? More people from the sideline hating on you. More people who are envious and jealous of you. In the clip, I'm sorry you didn't see it, you'll see Jermaine Jackson in the back. He's still smiling even though Michael's in the front. So think about that. Jermaine was in the front first. When they blew up, who was in the front? Michael. So Jermaine had to play his role again. And be happy with the fact that he's no longer in the front. Now, when you think about that for yourself, how happy would you be if you were the man up front for a while and then you had to pull back and watch others advance? How happy would you be? We all like I think we'd be happy for him, right? So let's be real.
It'd be tough.
Be tough, right? But he handled that with dignity and grace. They blew up when Michael went to the front. Let's say that. They became a national success when Michael moved to the front. But Michael had to develop his gift in talent, working on that. Steph Curry hits a half-court shot. Is that luck? No. The uninformed think it's luck. They see him hit a half-court shot or a shot falling out of bounds, they think that's luck, right? That's a lucky shot. But you, being men of God, know it's not luck. He developed his skill and talent. Was Steph Curry a big draft pick coming out of college?
No.
Why is he taking over now? He developed his gift and talent. What's happening to him?
And he's been
What's God doing? You see my connection? God's bringing him to the front, right? He's successful. He's blowing up right now. He just signed what? One of the largest contracts ever? Yeah. A couple weeks ago? See, yeah, he developed his skill and talent. He worked at it. The gift and talent was already developed and worked at it. And what did God do? Elevate it. Put him up in the front, right? Now, the other thing about Mr. Steph Curry is this year he was in a unique situation. Somebody else came and joined the team this year who was just as good, if not better. How did Steph Curry handle that? Did he get mad and hate?
He embraced it.
He embraced it, and what happened?
They won.
Success came. So when I asked you that question, can you enjoy it? Can you enjoy somebody else getting some sunshine when you were the man up front? Can you enjoy that? How you handle that says a lot about you. Now, Steph Curry happens to be a Christian. Well, how he handled that says a lot about him, right? Because this was his team. It was built around him.
Kyrie's not handling it well.
Kyrie's not handling it well. He embraced another brother coming with talent just as much as him. And what happened? He got his ring back. Yep. Did Steph Curry never suffer?
No.
Right? He understands the concept that if this brother's doing his job, doing my job, even though he's talented, he's a superstar, takes some of that little pressure off me a little bit, but we get more pressure. We get to have fun. At the end of the day, it's about what? Winning. They got the championship. They had to embrace another man coming in who had just as much talent. So again, sometimes your talent is meant for you to play your role. Other times, it will elevate you. But when you get elevated, you have to be prepared. You have to be guarded up. The word tells us we got to be guarded up, right? So when you get to the forefront, you become a bigger target. We love the admiration, the adulation, and whenever you enjoy whatever you consider perks, we enjoyed all that. But sometimes you got to know the enemy's also going to do what? His job is to come, steal, and destroy, right? We know that we caught that back of our hands. So when you think he sees God elevating you, you don't think he's going to come in? That's what jealousy comes in, all those attacks, all that stuff comes in as a result of that. You've got to be guarded up and know that your talent is still, God's elevating you for a reason. Be prepared, be ready. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to take the next 2 minutes. I want you to partner up, because you're not going to sit here and listen to me all day long. I want you to partner up, and for the next minute, each of your partners are going to share what your talent is, what your gift is. Don't assume everybody knows what your gift is, because they don't. Share with the brother next to you what your gift is and why you think that's your gift. What's your natural talent with ability. So for 2 minutes, we're going to have a quick break. I want you to talk to one another and tell us. Let's go. Each person gets 1 minute.
I drive. I'll say that's one of my things. I can drive. I've driven 20 hours. Yeah. Everybody's like, I'm the driver. Like we go road trip fishing and drive. But also I like surfing. I like surfing. I don't want to be the left side. The biggest like this. You guys surf a lot here. I don't mind. A lot of people like being the main person. Like, I don't mind being a little. As long as stuff is getting done. I just always been like that. Yeah, my friends. So, like, anytime I move, they always come to me. I'm single. I don't have much to do on weekends, so they already know what I go say. I think I like Starbucks. That'll be my main talent then. Driving. I always tell the people, everybody, I'm not be good at this, but right now, started doing the list.
One more minute.
I was saying that
I dropped it off. Hey, this is small, but I can drive. I did it at the beginning of those. It's super same thing. I don't want to. Somebody like for a traffic or something. I drive a small truck. That's easy. I step out and drive the other truck. Okay. I drove an installation company. Sharon.
yeah, I'd say
Sort about it. Like doing oil and gas. Too much. I drive a 30 box truck. That's basic. At least for me, I it's not a it's something that can explode or anything.
That's why you call me the captain. There was something that happened.
I'm not texting them.
We'll do another 30 seconds. They got 3. So I gotta give them a little extra time over there. Sure. Passion.
2 years?
Good. If we can bring it back, great. So now, share some of those talents in the room. You talk to somebody for 2 minutes or longer, tell me what talents you got in the room. Come on, let's share. What are some of the talents you got?
Problem solving.
Problem solving. What else we got in the room?
Multitasking.
Multitasking is a talent, okay. What else? Is this a
Strategy.
strategy is a talent, okay. So you have strategy is a talent. Okay, what else? Gift to people. Tell me a little more about that. Gift to people.
just like deal with anybody. Like he's comfortable around people as far as how to encourage them, how to be around them, how to, that kind of stuff. Not that, like jack of all trades, kind of people who just are just step in and just fill a spot. I'm not scared to go. I'll step up and do this for you.
Ultimate utility, man. That is.
Yeah.
I got a red sox. I like us in Missouri a little bit. That's utility. Anybody else? Come on.
Writing.
Wow. Good. Yeah, the reason I was asking to share out, right, because first of all, men like to talk out loud, right, because it's in the group, number one. But number two, also think about this. You see each other probably every Sunday, right? You ever go play paintball a little bit, you assume you know the brother next to you. But you don't know what talent that brother really has. What gift did he have? What gift he brings to the table? What gift did he bring to this group? Remember what I said, sometimes you're meant to be part of the group. But more importantly, you don't know whose answer to prayer your gift is. Somebody in the group may need something that you have, but because you don't talk, they don't know if you can help. Never. Right? If I ask you, what business is Mark Zuckerberg in? What would you say? Social media. Social media is his platform, his business network. Social media is a platform. Twitter is a platform. The business is a network. Bringing people together, making connections. So when I ask you guys to share your talent and get, that's why I ask you to share that. You may assume, because you see each other every week, every Sunday, you give us that. I see you, hey, how you doing? We're going to hang out a little bit, right? We think we know the person next to us, but you have no idea what that brother has to get your talent. You have a writer here. Maybe he can help you out with a resume, write a story about you. You just don't know. But because we don't like to share as men, we don't talk about that. We'll talk about sports. We'll talk about women, talk about everything else, but we won't share our gifts and talents with others, so everybody knows who knows what we have. And I understand being humble, but it's not bragging. But again, you don't know who's praying for something that you have already. That's why I asked you to share that talent. So thank you for sharing out. So the next one of the triangle, a pyramid, is the word passion. So, usually when you think about passion, you think about what? What you like, what you enjoy, right? What else comes to mind when you think of the word passion?
When we wake up in the morning,
I like that. We're trying morning. What else? Emotional fuel. What else? Something to get your heart going, right? Again, y'all have to forgive me. I'm not a perfect Christian. Sometimes my head will fall to the side. But for me, it should be sex. Yeah. I used to think about sex. Good sex. Being trans man. Good sex. There you go. Come on, let's get to sex. We're not being men. Right? Let's open up. I equate passion with sex. All right? But again, to get your heart going, the blood going a little bit, right? So for me, brothers, I want you to think about this. You know, when we think about passion, again, it's usually what we enjoy. But can I submit to you that passion has another side? What about this side of the coin? See, when we think about passion, we love that part of it. Right? We enjoy it. We'll talk about that for hours. Passion, that thing you'll do for all day long. If you can get paid for that, what a bonus. But you'll do it all day long. We don't go to this side. What about things you don't like? What about those things that get underneath your skin that drive you nuts? And when I say don't like, I don't mean like I don't like